If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather, now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Because Fuck You, That's Why is a founding member of the Odd Pods Media Network.
Hello and welcome to episode 264 of BFYTW. Think around and find out. It's the return of the Fink Show on BFYTW. Please welcome Jon Fink and Gina Wells. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Your intro always gets me so pumped up because it
I'm
it
psyched,
drops
man.
the bass.
I know, it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hell yeah. It's an amazing intro. And couldn't be happier to have it. Thank you, Kerosene Letter.
Kerosene Letter.
Dr. Kerosene Letter.
Kerosene.
Dr. Kerosene Letters.
So,
Amazing name.
Well done.
Yeah.
yeah, as per usual, I guess we're going to start off with a question, and I have no idea what to ask.
It's awesome, dude. That's always the hardest part of the whole show.
Is there? I got one.
Okay.
So we'll start with Gina, and it's kind of partially inspired by you. Is there a part of a movie, TV show, book, or any sort of pop cultural thing that you don't understand?
Are you wanting me to repeat my question? Is that what you're
No,
asking?
you don't have to. You don't have to, but I gave you an easy one if you want to just take that. It's fine.
In the follow-up to Successful Thane by Aaron Randolph, Reika, The Inevitability of Life, the character of Lucky gets super angry about her stealing cookies. Can you explain where such anger comes from?
All right. Well, again,
Yes.
I will briefly explain that, yes, if it had just been the stealing of the cookies, it probably wouldn't have been as big a thing. He probably would have gotten slightly mad at her and yelled at her, but that would have been it. But the fact of the matter is she covered the theft up with something that he worked very hard to make for her, and he was hurt. So
Also, is he the only Scottish person in this village?
yes, the entire world of the book, yes, he's the only one.
I like that.
Because it was so difficult to write in
Me
Scottish.
cookies.
It was so difficult to write in Scottish, and I still feel like I didn't do the greatest job.
I loved it.
But I wanted him to definitely have his own voice, and I couldn't see a character named Lucky be any other accent than Scottish. It just seemed to fit.
It's kind of like Groundskeeper Willie. You know he's got to be Scottish, right?
Yeah. Just looking at him, right?
Yeah.
Or even having that name without even seeing him. Groundskeeper
So the
Willie.
kilt helps. But.
He's Scottish.
Thanks for explaining, famed author Aaron Randolph.
You are welcome. And John, is there any pop culture thing, movie, TV, book, or a part of said thing that you just don't understand?
So much, honestly, and it's to the point where I'm getting to that age, and I feel like a lot of that sensation is just like, I'm getting older and I don't want to have to learn all this new stuff anymore. I have a brain full of things, and I remember back to, 5 1/4 floppy disks and, Apple IIes and green screens and programming logo and doing all that stuff. And so there's not a lot of room for TikTok and Blue Sky. And I just don't wanna. I don't wanna, and I don't want to be made to.
Okay.
That's not a question.
Fair.
Yeah.
It
agree
is something
with the
that I don't understand, though.
Right?
What you asked me, though. Oh, am I supposed to ask the question? Am I supposed to ask some kind of question?
No.
That the thing?
That was all I needed.
All right.
The question was what pisses you off.
Okay.
Fink. That's all that matters.
That's what grinded my gears. Yes.
Everything.
You know what grinds my gears?
You know what grinds my gears?
I don't like it.
And their opponents are home team, the dream team.
Oh,
it's
shit, we're a
Stevie and
team.
Augie.
Yeah. We were talking, Gina and I were saying that we've been on enough times now, we rotated all the way through, that we've gone back around so that the Fink Show versus now.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we be on Aaron's team and get all the answers?
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody ever teams up with Aaron.
You know what? Airbud rules, I think we are allowed
Asking
to.
these two questions, and you two have to fight each other.
That'd be great.
I mean, let's do it.
That actually sounds hilarious.
It'd be amazing. But anyway,
Or you could just narrate between two characters from your books in your head about them fighting out about it.
yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, but I could. Stevie,
Yeah.
same question. Is there a pop culture thing, a book, movie, or a part of said thing that you just don't understand?
I mean, everything that has to do with trending. Like, I don't understand what trends anymore, man. Like,
Yeah.
I show my boobs. I'm not getting a bunch of hits. I stream things that I shouldn't have streamed. I didn't get a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
I followed the people and commented and things. I got banned. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
This
fair.
is not fair.
That's
It's
fair.
not right.
No.
That's fair. And finally, Augie, same question.
Man, there's just so much.
There's so much you don't understand.
There's so much I
See?
don't understand.
See,
You don't even know what you don't know.
Right.
It's just they do such a good job at blurring every possible line and changing up the game and the rules every chance they get. That
Is he talking about pixelating porn?
Who is
Blurring
they?
lines?
no, you know what? I was actually buying time to remember what I actually had to.
Okay.
And I remember
Words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
I have
no,
some
fill in
thoughts
the
on the
gap.
matter.
No. So my beef is with trying. Why do they keep trying to adapt video games to movies? Like there's like they never use the source.
Yeah,
material.
Borderlands was a piece of shit, right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but then The Last of Us on the other end of that was
Right.
art.
When they
was
make it a
art.
show, it seems to do a little better.
Right,
I
but
agree
also
with you
it
on that.
depends on if they use the source material. You can't really
Right,
screw up
right.
Mario. And you can't really screw up.
You can by not using voice actors.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I say
Sounds
you
like
can't
Linda
screw up
from
Mario,
Bob's
but then
Burgers.
there's the Mario movie. Yeah,
I don't know. The
not
Mario
not the new
movie from
one.
1992.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 1992
I love that
one.
fucking
That
movie.
Monkey.
Oh,
classic.
I
Movie
love
is
it.
magical.
but
I will
it's-
watch it every time it's fucking on. I don't care.
It's not good,
No,
but
I'm
it's
with you on
fun.
Yeah,
That's a great
it's
description.
a B movie. It's a good B movie.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Fair enough. And I'm your host, Pansis Aaron, and the thing that I don't understand is a movie called Psycho
Yes, Aaron.
Beach Party. One of my absolute best friends in college demanded that I sit down and watch this movie with her because she thought it was just the funniest damn thing ever. And Psycho Beach Party is intended to be a comedy, but I must have laughed a grand
It's a
total.
great slug line.
I must have laughed a grand total of 4 times. Like there were funny bits, but I was like, I don't get what you see in this movie. Like it's got Nicholas Brendan in it from Buffy. I think he's the biggest name in it, to be honest.
Is it like a parody of those old beach party movies?
Yeah, it's like a parody of those beach party like slasher flicks, sort of ish.
Beach Party.
Okay.
Slasher flick.
Yeah, it-
80s is
That's-
awesome.
there's a
it was-
niche that I missed.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Coming this fall, Psycho Beach Party.
I-
Intended to be a comedy.
I would say it's not a good
Huh?
film. She loved it. Like she absolutely loved it, and I just didn't get it. Like
Did she sit there looking at you for every punchline, like, huh? Huh?
I don't know. It was uncomfortable. It was genuinely caused a slight rift in our friendship.
Oh,
geez. I was like,
maybe you should have just faked the
I was
funk
like,
there.
I'm sorry, I don't get it.
By their choice of
I get that though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you feel uncomfortable. I was going through improv school. There was a show where some guy went up to be like a parody version of a police officer, and the joke was that he was taking things too far, and it was interesting to see, like, you know, a group of people were like, I don't like this anymore, I'm gonna step out. And so you're just like, yeah, if you don't get the joke and it makes you uncomfortable, then it can't not be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna let your friendship suffer? Come on.
I mean, if somebody likes it a lot more and it makes you really uncomfortable, it's going to create a little bit of distance.
That
be like,
sucks.
well, you know, maybe you don't like that sense of humor. It'd be like, you know, knowing somebody. Okay, Gene Wills, let's put it this way.
Yes.
It'd be like, oh, okay, you have this good friend. I actually hate MST3K. I never want to see it ever again. And you'd be like,
then I'm not going to force you to watch it.
all right, but it's going to be like, well, that's
Let's go get ice cream
we
instead.
can't enjoy this together then. Yeah.
All right. Well, our two teams are going to play a variety of panel show style games, and
Hooray!
the team has the most points at the end of the episode wins the episode.
I like games.
And gets to continue breathing.
Oh, Jesus.
so-
Oh, good.
Wait, what?
Is that why you sent all of us these little boxes?
Yeah.
I was wondering why you sent this to us, man.
So to be clear, the other team gets to continue breathing as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Jesus.
Just to
It's
be
weird
clear.
because on the bottom of the box it says you have a 2-minute lifespan that resets the clock every time you breathe. And it's kind of freaking me out.
Right?
I mean, to be fair, that is accurate.
That is actually a true thing with or
If you
without
stop
the
breathing
box.
for 2 minutes, you will die.
Not
Maybe
necessarily.
not necessarily.
No.
Anyway,
What?
I know there's free divers that hold.
There's-
Yeah, they can go too.
we are not a science show. Let's play.
Why not?
Our first game is called Find the Fink.
Oh, shoot. There.
Not that one.
Oh.
I've got
Right there.
3 news stories here, but one of them is made up entirely of whole cloth. I completely invented it.
Oh,
The others
Oh.
are real.
It's going to be such a
creative.
challenge for somebody that works professionally in the news industry.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping I got a challenge here for you because I don't think you
It'll be
will
half
have
a
covered
challenge.
all of these.
This half.
So,
awesome.
here are your 3 stories, one at a time, and then I'll let our teams decide which ones they want to go for. Story number 1. Police celebration over catching car thief with new drone cut short by fine from aviation authorities. A local UK police department had taken a brand new drone for a spin, managed to capture a car thief on camera, used the drone to follow them until the thief could be caught, and had a press conference and let everybody know their new drone had already caught somebody. Unfortunately, they were swiftly contacted by the CAA, which is the Civil Aviation Authorities, the British version of our own FAA, and were informed they would be fined for flying in protected airspace without permission.
Yes.
Oops.
They broke the law.
That's believable enough.
It's very believable.
Any thoughts, Jon and Gina?
Wasn't that 2 stories?
That's just one.
That's just the one. It
my.
seems very plausible. I'm not familiar with it, but
Same.
it could be.
All right.
It's British. Aaron made it up.
Stole it from the British, like everything else.
You're gonna read all 3 before we guess, right?
Oh, we're voting on each one after the end of each story. Is that
No.
the deal?
No, we're gonna get all 3.
I'm going to go through all 3 one at a time.
All right.
And yes,
so this
I am.
is just sort of preliminary.
I'm
impressions?
reading. I'm reading the headline and then a summary of it. They're not.
We
two
should
separate
act
stories.
like we've been here before. Jesus.
It's your first time. It's
It's
okay,
been a
guys.
while.
They
Put us
won't
back on a
do
team
it.
together, and it's all sloppy. I don't know.
It's okay. I understand that's your way. Okay, so here's story number 2.
I'd be offended, but I'm not smart enough.
Couldn't help myself.
Resemble that remark.
Here's story number 2. 7 emotional support tigers seized from Nevada man's home.
7.
Nevada police recently arrested a man as he refused to relinquish what he claimed were his emotional support animals.
Right.
Unfortunately, they were 7 tigers, 6 of which the man claimed to have purchased from Joe Exotic, the Tiger King.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
The man lacked the proper permits to keep the big cats. No charges have yet been filed, but the man plans to fight the seizure of his tigers in court.
Hell yeah.
His tiger had seizures? Oh.
Oh man.
No, they didn't have seizures. They were seized.
Oh.
A wallet under its giant tongue.
Bite down.
Maybe if it's a giant enough tongue, it'd have to be like a laptop case or something.
Yeah.
7 tigers. Oh my god! I wonder how much
What
they
if a tiger
eat per
did have a
day.
seizure and it swallowed its own tongue? That's so crazy. Sorry, I'm thinking about different
Can you
things.
imagine
What are
the
we doing?
cost for housing 7 tigers?
Yeah,
That's gotta be
trying to
so
think of
expensive.
logistical cost of trying to house 7 tigers on your own, basically.
Well, and the amount of food you have to put
I don't even
in,
know what they
like, shit
eat.
that
Just
comes
raw
out.
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and clean it up there
Meat.
after them.
You get a fuck ton of chickens.
They don't have they don't eat frosted flakes, even though it's a tiger.
Oh shit.
That's too bad because they're great. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the
Oh,
Gene Wilson.
God.
All right, are we ready for story number 3?
Yes.
Okay. Florida woman claims to have found the face of the Virgin Mary in a tin of Whisker's cat food. Internet disagrees. Woman flips out, attacks off-duty federal agent. A picture went viral this week, but not for the reasons the poster hoped. A Florida influencer found what she claimed was the face of the Virgin Mary on the inside lid of a tin of Whisker's cat food, posting it to Blue Sky and Instagram, among others. And the internet did what it does and opened an extra large can of vicious mockery.
Good.
The original post has since been taken down, but the mockery appears to have followed her, as when she was identified at a local bar, she started a fight, unknowingly attacking an off-duty agent, and she was swiftly arrested. Charges are pending.
I don't know. It's Florida. This is all on par.
I was going to say,
It's true. I'm sorry.
So what I'm hearing is one of the other 2 are the fake ones.
You never know.
Fuck.
Did she cut his throat with the lid from the cat food?
Oh yeah.
She shanks
I love the idea that he carried it around with her.
She just she threw it like Kung Lao's hat. She's like
Fatality.
Yes.
Odd job.
Virgin Mariality.
All right.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
That's so good. That's so good.
That was amazing, John.
Thank you.
All right. So, Jon and Gina, you're our guests, which means you get to go first. Which of these 3 stories do you think is fake?
What do you think there, Gene Wilson? What are you supposing?
I'm not believing the first one, which was what was it? The cop?
The drone following
the drone,
suspect.
yeah.
And the British version of the FAA coming after him because they were in restricted airspace following a
I don't know. The Florida one seems so crazy it's true.
Yeah.
The tiger
And
one
honestly,
seems so crazy it's true.
I think as
This
Americans,
one's more
we would
like
assume,
believable.
Yeah, because shit like that happens in the United States. We assume it happens everywhere else, but the UK is probably like, hey, by the way, we're following a criminal, and they're like, all right, go right ahead.
Please land your drone. All
Yes.
right.
We're following a guy that stole a car. Oh, we'll just go right ahead then.
Pardon me.
Yeah. On the way back, can you try and get a cup of tea for me?
Right-o.
Yeah.
All right. So I take it you guys are going with story number 1.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's about
Stevie and Augie, you cannot go with story number 1. You may have 2 or 3.
Sorry, Stevie and Augie.
Okay. Well, first of all, the Florida one's got to be real because,
It's Florida.
it's Florida. The only thing why I'm thinking the tiger one isn't real is because the logistical care for 7 tigers, as someone who has,
Yeah, you have
cared for a
experience.
tiger, yeah, it's such an expensive endeavor.
You've cared for a tiger?
Well, I mean,
I think,
yeah,
wait a
to
minute
an
here
extent.
now. You've cared for a tiger?
Yeah. So when I was in college,
Sorry, it's a reflex.
Yeah. I went for the animal management program, and that included internships working at like an aquarium, a horse stable, or a zoo, and I got to work with the big cats.
That's so cool.
I'd be too afraid to go near it.
Oh no, I got to work with the rhinos, elephants, giraffes.
Oh, man.
Don't fucking trust those
Gorillas.
giraffes, though.
Right?
Good times.
Wow, you worked with giraffes?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
I
what?
forgot you have a thing about giraffes.
Oh no, I don't have a thing about
Yeah.
them.
They have a thing about you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With diet
That's right.
preparation and
Don't
right.
trust them.
They're
behavior
watching
training.
you with their
All giraffes
giant...
are bastards.
saucer-sized eyes.
All right.
But yeah, but for 7 tigers, that's fun, a lot of meat, and 2, a lot of money. And if you fall short in any of that, they got to get it from somewhere.
Yeah, and a lot of sketches.
Yeah.
They do like boxes.
Say
They do.
goodbye
They do.
to the-
They
Oh,
do.
do they? They do.
Yeah.
They fits and they sits.
Big cats are like cats.
Aw.
Like boxes.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Fucking adorable. We should get a big
Something
cat.
magical about cardboard.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Nuts. Yeah.
All right,
I know what
so
it is.
Stevie and Augie, you guys are going with story number 2.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, and the Fink Show, Jon and Gina are going with story number 1.
Yeah.
Door number 1.
I am happy to reveal that the fake story in this event is story number 3. I made that up.
Oh!
Damn
I
it.
made that whole
The
thing
one
up.
thing we were sure.
The
was
7.
real.
It was
the 7
plausible.
The 7
Entirely
moves
plausible.
Sport Tigers thing was a recent story, happened here. However, the police celebrating over the new drone and getting fined by the authorities, that happened in the late 2000s.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, okay,
I
well that makes
kind
sense.
of,
Wow,
I
nice.
kind of cheated,
I mean, it was
just to make it more difficult. But it was
That's
a news
okay.
story, and it did hit the news.
At some point.
It did happen, and
That's
it is
fair.
real. They got fined.
right,
So
I guess
In
I
any
should have
event,
figured it out. He was laughing
that
at that one the
means-
most.
nobody gets any points for game 1.
Oh, shit.
Dun
no-
dun
no
dun.
So it's tied. We're gonna break this tie with game number 2. Game 2 is worth
Break me,
2
book
episode
daddy.
points,
Break
and
me,
we're gonna
Daddy.
play it. Stop that, please.
Hiya.
Oh my!
I didn't want to get.
Oh
it.
come on! What's the
Here
matter?
we are. Okay. Yep. We have to go to break. Just go to break. Just do it. Just hit the thing. Hit the button, please. Thank you.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh sorry. I'm so sorry.
He didn't put his finger down yet.
I thought they were trying to break me, but now I understand they're here to break the whole.
Augie, what did you eat
They're
for
here to
dinner?
break the whole show.
That's so gross.
Check your panties.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Game 2 is called Find the Kink.
No.
I've got here
Perfect.
3.
My kink is your new glasses book, Daddy.
I've got
That's
here
right.
3 stories about real people who have bizarrely specific fetishes. The names have been changed, of course, to protect the innocent and the guilty. Our players are going to take
And the
turns.
sexy.
Our players are going to take turns guessing at what they think the fetish could be. The funniest of the 4 players will earn a point for their team, but you can also earn 2 points if you're correct.
Okay.
Or close enough to what the kink is that I decide to give it to you.
Right.
So you may want to go funny. You may want to go serious. It's up to you how you want to play it. But
Serious about my
we're gonna
kinks.
do one story at a time.
My fetishes.
So I'm gonna read story number 1 about our first fetish haver. Augie is a 40-year-old man with a wife and children. He says he didn't.
Oh, it's a fake story.
He says he didn't.
He's like, you son of a bitch!
He says he didn't notice when this kink started, but
I told you that in confidence. Okay, sorry.
But every Saturday before having sex with his wife, he would narrate stories to himself about specific things that happened during his military service, and that would get him aroused.
Sounds like there's a lot of grab ass going on in the military there.
Right?
A lot of
You would know,
self-grab
Smokey.
A lot of gun polish in there.
There is a lot of grab ass.
So I let John
man.
and Gina go first last time, so Dream Team, it's going to be your turn to go first.
Dream team.
Damn.
Would either one of you like to posit a guess?
I totally forgot how we're supposed to answer this.
You're supposed to like
the name of
name the kink. Is that it?
Yeah, tell me what his actual fetish is. If you're right, you'll get 2 points. If you're funny, you might get 1 point.
Hold on. No,
I'm still trying to understand.
It's okay. We'll all get there at some point.
It's a group effort.
Yeah, it really is. I totally forgot. So I'm supposed to give it the actual name of it, right?
No.
Oh no.
Just tell me what his kink is. That's all I'm asking.
Oh yeah. So
he's
he likes to feel like he's surrounded by a bunch of other guys and stuff, and that's what gets him off. So that's why he remembers all the time in the military.
sweaty men.
You're
sweating bullets,
always surrounded
also
by a
shooting
whole bunch of
bullets.
other.
So just homosexuality is this kink?
I didn't say it was homosexuality. I just say he maybe he likes people watching. I don't fucking know. People fucking everywhere.
He's just really
You
into
go to
volleyball
shit, there's somebody
games.
there.
Shirtless volleyball games.
All right. Augie,
And
what
going
do you
really
got?
fast in a jet. What?
Augie derives all he knows about military
Top Gun.
service from fucking
playing
Oh, I
with
got
the boys.
But it's he's really into reciting this is my rifle, this is my gun.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
The Full Metal jerk off.
We've got a solid contender for the funniest point.
Awesome.
I'm helping him. I don't know why.
Yeah, Gene Walls, thanks.
Jon and Gina, what do you think? Remember, you each get to give me an answer. So
All right. I feel like I've got an idea of one.
Okay.
He was a medic in the service, and he was recalling the times that he had to catheterize people because he loves being in with the sound.
The sucking sound of a catheter.
Or sounding.
Sounding, right?
I mean, that's correct, but no.
Manipulating all those penises.
all right.
Making them look so huge, putting that huge tube in there.
There's a lot of privates in the military.
Gina, what do you
That's right.
I think I'm going to try to guess for the
You know, he's
accuracy.
helping us. All right. I like it. It's a little free exchange of ideas. I like this.
scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
works.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to guess for the accuracy and say in the military, especially in like boot camp, I'm sure you get screamed at. So it was like a humiliation kink.
Oh,
Actually, that's pretty good.
shit, that would
That's
be-
a strong choice.
That's actually
Gene
pretty
Walls.
strong
Holy
choice.
crap!
Strong choice.
That's a really good one.
All right. Well,
That's a really good.
I can tell you that nobody got it exactly right.
Damn it.
Wow.
Augie is a narratophiliac and is aroused by dirty words, curse words, and talking about sex,
Okay.
which is the exact
yeah.
opposite. The exact opposite of our Augie.
Yeah.
That's definitely the military. Yeah. You're
So
You
yeah.
only get turned on by clean words.
Yeah. Clorox.
Lysol. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Bleach.
I'm going to pour this bleach all over you.
the
Get you so sanitary. Oh, wait, sorry.
the point for the funniest answer has to go to Augie.
Yeah.
That was genius.
Sure, dude. Very nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Good work,
Augie
Augie.
and Stevie have the lead for now, but there's 2 stories to go. And Jon and Gina, this time you will go first. Story number 2.
I'm scared.
Stevie is a 58-year-old Australian man who was frequently told by his parents as a child that erections were disturbing or dirty. Stevie describes his first encounter with this kink as a result of the extreme lengths he went to hide his masturbation from his parents, choosing to frequently lie in an old garage. He expresses his kink in a healthy way with his wife, but noted he was happiest when his wife was breastfeeding. And Jon and Gina, you are first up.
You threw me for a loop with that last sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely, I was there for a second, then I was like, wait a second.
What the hell?
His kink is...
Okay, I know.
Oh, go ahead.
He's one of the ones that likes to act like a baby. So he's so ashamed of having an erection that he had a regressional energy as far as that sexual energy, and so went back in time. And he's the happiest when his wife is breastfeeding, so he's got to be the baby. He's got to wear diapers and have in his garage probably set up a baby's playroom of some sort. That's my guess.
Okay.
I think he has a this old house kink because he laid in the old garage, and Bob Vila gets him there.
Oh God. Measure twice, and you only really need to just cut once.
A fairly common kink. This old house kink.
Stevie
and Augie,
Sawdust gets me so hot.
I think what happens is because of how ashamed Stevie was about his erections or whatnot.
Okay.
He took it so much to heart that he became a ninja in his adulthood. So now he sneaks around. But the only time he can really get off is when he sees his wife like breastfeeding because he's not expecting it. And wow, bam, right in the back of her head or some shit. It just works because he's
doing what to the back of her head?
Can you clear up what he's hitting her in the back of the head with?
With his wiener?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Or a ninja
That's
star.
better than a shuriken, which is like the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, God, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah, that'd be fucked
We're not talking about.
So he's a ninja that's not in control of his penis?
Yeah.
He's in control.
I should be clear, and I should have said before you even started. It's like all of these are things that are legal, and I would appreciate if you kept your guesses in the same realm.
Okay.
This is still illegal.
Being a
ninja is legal.
It's not illegal to be a
murder
ninja.
your wife.
No.
Illegal.
Yeah, no. This is jizz.
Yeah, okay.
This is 100%.
What if you just murder her with your penis?
You could slay her vagina.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to say she is allowed to murder you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a sneak jizz shot.
All right. Fair enough.
Ninja
just shot the back of the head.
Get caught, man.
Okay.
Ninja Just Shot was my band name in college.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Tongue Twister Tuesday right there.
Yeah.
Ninja Just Shot, Ninja Just Shot, Ninja Just Shot.
Augie, save me.
He likes to dip his balls in warm milk.
No. What the fuck?
Huh?
I think we have your winner there.
Specifically in the garage?
He looked me in the eyes and goes, "Please save me," and I just pushed him away. I went, "No."
I will not.
No, Mufasa.
Okay.
Seeker spin,
All
bitch.
right. I'm going to reveal that once again, nobody got it right.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Stevie is a Solerophiliac.
Solero.
He enjoys soiling or dirtying his partner during sex. And the reason he enjoyed breastfeeding is because when he sprayed her breast milk on her, it looked like semen.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's
I was
ninja.
kind of right.
Yeah.
He kind of enjoyed getting dirty himself in the old garage.
Oh, yeah.
That's
A
what
little
that
bit of a
Yeah.
the breastfeeding thing was a little bit of a red crotch herring.
Yeah.
However,
Sneaky.
sadly, I thought Gina was going to run away with it, but once again, Augie gets the funny point.
I can't hold a candle to that.
That was so funny, and I did not expect it at all. That was
Good work, Augie.
Man.
Oh yeah, dude.
all right. Our third and final story. It is still possible for Jon and Gina to win. They need the funny point and the correct point, but if they just get it correct, they will tie. Story number 3. Erin is a 32-year-old woman who didn't find sex interesting or enjoyable
Names are familiar.
Until an interaction in her early 20s in which there was a particular item on the wall of the bedroom, and she was astonished at how much more aroused she was. She says enjoying herself sexually would be much more difficult without the internet, but that she could probably find a way. So key points. Didn't enjoy sex until she had sex in her bedroom with a particular item on the wall, and says it would be much more difficult to enjoy herself without the internet.
Yeah.
So, Stevie and Augie, you guys will go first, and Augie
like Augie's already got one in the chamber here.
Augie's got one.
All right, Babe Ruth, settle down.
I cannot wait for him to hit me with it.
So here's my shit one first before Augie goes with him.
Okay.
Is it a mounted deer head? Is that what it is? Is it a fucking mounted deer head?
An internet-connected mounted deer head?
Looks like a Billy Big Mouth bass.
Can you get like connected to furries and stuff, and people wearing them? Like you ever put
It's
a deer
time
head?
to get
Put a
freaky.
deer head on, dude. Just try it once. Just try it once.
Instead of 5G, it's 5 point.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
You get a little horny.
Augie,
Not horns or antlers. but I
Augie, what
get
do you
it, but
got?
still.
Gina called out mine. It was gonna be the singing large
Billy
mouth
Mouth
bass.
Oh, sorry.
No, but that was gonna be it.
That's good.
But shit.
That is good.
Take me to
is
the
good.
bedroom.
Real one, Augie? You can
that was the
Flopping his
real
head
one.
back and forth so hot.
All right,
See?
Jon and Gina, what do you got?
What you think, Gene Walls?
I think the thing on the wall was a window, and the internet is her OnlyFans account, and she lets people come by and be a live audience. And she shoots ping pong balls out the window. I won't say from where.
All right, Jon.
I'm going to say that she cannot enjoy it unless she has the Price is Right going.
Wait, the Bob Barker or the Drew Carey?
It doesn't matter. It's the only way she can come on down.
$1. $1.
Oh my God!
Oh,
I'm plinkoing so hard.
A brand new car.
I will spay and neuter my pets. I will spay and neuter.
I will.
Oh my God. All right, that's a real switcheroo.
That's the right one, I think.
You almost left me on a cliffhanger.
Where is
sorry,
it? Where
Stevie
is
Nuggie,
it?
you were one away. All right, so literally because Jon is getting the point for the funniest one, but Gina is correct. Aaron is an autogonistophiliac. The object on the wall was a mirror, and she enjoys being watched or being on camera while having sex. So that is 3 points to Jon and Gina.
Holy
and they have
shit!
taken
What is this in my butt? A victory I pulled out.
everybody enjoys being watched and videoed having sex. That's not something special, Aaron.
No, not everyone enjoys that.
No, they don't.
No, I think the point is
they
that
don't.
she cannot get off without it. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah, she couldn't get off without it.
That's fair.
So that
I can't believe I stumbled onto that.
that is an
Nicely
incredible
done, Gene
come from
Walls.
behind
Holy shit.
victory for Jon and Gina.
I thought
That
we
is
had that game.
Come in my behind.
is-
What?
2 episode points to Jon and
That's the
Gina.
best way.
It is 2-0. However, the final game is worth 3 points. So Stevie and Augie can still win the episode, and we'll find out if they can right after this.
Greetings, fellow nerds. It's Garrett, your host of The Nodak Nerd, part of Odd Pods Media, the podcast where we explore the vast realms of geekdom. From the latest superhero flicks to retro video games and everything in between, we've got you covered. Join me for insightful reviews, hilarious discussions, and maybe even a few heated debates. Find The Nodak Nerd wherever you listen to podcasts. Let's get nerdy.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited conditions apply.
Welcome back. It's time for Game 3. Game 3 is going to be Find the Stink, also known as the Dumpster Fire. Our players are going to take turns selecting something from the category that annoys them that they wish would be removed from society forever. Every round, I'll choose the one that irritates me the most, and that player will earn a point for their team. The first team to get 3 points wins the game and earns 3 episode points, and at the score being what it is, that team will win the game.
Oh, shoot.
So, our first category is Cookery TV. What about cooking shows do you wish would be tossed into a dumpster fire forever? Stevie and Augie, you guys are behind, so I'll give you the choice. Do you guys want to go first, or do you want to make the Fink Show?
We each get to choose one, right?
Yeah, you each get to choose.
We'll go first.
Yeah, it's whoever wins it for their team.
Yeah. My answer about the Cookery TV is how fucking easy these bastards make all this shit fucking look. And you go and do it, and half your kitchen's on fire, and I can't find the fucking flour anywhere, except for all of it all over the floor. It makes no fucking sense, dude. I don't get it. And I cook.
Yeah, you're like a
That's your
professional
job.
cook.
Yeah.
and you don't want to have an open fire next to a bunch of flour, especially if you throw it in the air.
It's not good.
That ends badly.
Is it flammable?
Yes, it's very.
I didn't know that.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can
make like a fire mist.
You
out of flour?
No,
yeah.
we don't.
It has to be. It has to be spread like in the air. Like if you put a pile of flour on a flame, it's just going to put it out.
That's
but
cool.
If the particles are spread,
science.
Yeah.
It will.
That's why a lot of the windmills would explode, because they were flour mills. And so it was creating that certain perfect mixture, and then they'd have a candle every once in a while or a spark or something, and so it would explode the fucking windmill.
Holy shit, I thought just because the wind got so strong that it started taking off and it just flew away.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not part of it, but, you know.
I'm saying that's not part of it.
Okay, all right. Well,
Aaron was there. He saw it not happen.
It was him.
So that's just how easy they make it look.
Yeah, fuck them.
And then it turns out not to.
Dude,
be.
Yeah, fuck them.
Kids, we were watching the kids do some fucking like pie shit today. Like one made a fucking pie look like a goddamn raccoon. And I'm just like, and it looked edible. Like not really. Fucking
not a cake, a pie?
Yeah. And then they did macarons and shit. And they made all the animals. Like it's insane, dude. I'm like, I would never be able to do that.
All right.
No.
Frustrating.
Augie?
I just don't really care for like all the like reality TV like competition shit, like screaming at each other. It's like no one who works in the cooking industry wants to stand around screaming at each other. It's already stressful enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's true. That's fucking true.
I'll support that, actually. I have a friend that Marcus works in a really high-end restaurant thing, and he will not watch The Bear because he's like, hey, it's too much.
Too triggering.
It's too triggering, and then he's like, there's so many inaccuracies within it just to make it more triggering on purpose for dramatic effect that it's annoying me. So
I was going to say,
I know that's not a real thing, but yeah. Anyway,
so out of nowhere, my favorite cookery competition I've ever seen is Gastronauts on the Dropout streaming service.
Gastronauts,
fantastic.
Okay, check it out for sure.
Cool. Yeah. They get comedians to challenge them to make a certain kind of dish.
Oh, cool!
So the comedians are given free reign to come up with whatever they want, and some of these challenges are so weird and so unique.
We should do that one day.
But the actual competition is friendly. Like there's no like the shit that he's talking about, which is irritating for anyone to watch.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so Jon and Gina, what do you got?
I will start if that's all right, Gene Wills.
Yeah.
I will say that I find cookery shows unacceptable because they have strayed too far from God.
It's true they have.
The Mount Rushmore of original cookery TV shows from our childhood is but a mere relic, and I will not accept any other cookery TV show other than the original OG Iron Chef in Japan. It is the perfect cookery TV show. A competition frantic cameramen running around that you can see them running around just like with that their life depends on it. It looks like disaster scene reporting. It's amazingly dubbed. The tastings, you can see them rolling their eyes like, oh God, this is terrible. But then you hear the audio is like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever had. And like, it's amazing because you don't know who any of them are and they treat the famous people like they're so famous. It's it's the perfect show. And the reporter, like he has an on-scene reporter for the cooking while it's happening. There's no like hidden like, and suddenly it's done and we'll place it on the counter. Anything other than that is fucking bullshit. So...
All right.
That's fair.
That's fair, but that's also I remember that shit.
Very passionate.
Gina, you are last to go. What do you got?
I don't like the stories. You watch Emerald, and he starts going, this reminds me of when I was growing up in New York. And you're like, I don't give a fuck. Just tell me how to cook the dish, Emerald.
I like that.
I don't need the stories.
Yes.
I'm like, did you just add in salt? I don't, because you were flapping your lips. I missed it.
Yeah. You're just randomly throwing shit in, not labeling
Bam!
it. Yeah. What was that bam? What was the
bam? Bam.
Okay. Well, now I get to choose which one. I think I have to go with Augie's because he's right. There are a million fucking competitions. I think I turned on the TV at my dad's once and I saw like, was it fucking the dude with the wild hair whose name I can never remember?
Guy Fieri?
Yeah. It was like a cookery show that took place inside a supermarket, and they spun a wheel to determine what ingredient they had to include, and I was just like, come the fuck on. I'm like, this isn't anything I haven't seen in like 3 million other cookery shows.
Yeah, like that next level thing with like the 3-level thing that keeps going up and down. I'm like, I'm not going to watch that.
Nobody cares.
No, I haven't even seen that one.
Yeah, there's a new one out. It's got like 3 different levels, and then the ingredients have a dumbwaiter that goes up and down in the center. And it's more about the game than actual cooking. It's like, come on, man.
We're playing Overcooked in real life now.
Yeah, that's
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Oh my God, they're playing a video game.
Yeah, it was bizarre. So that's going to be first topic goes to Stevie and Augie.
Nice,
you guys have 1 point. We're going to move on to our second category. This time, Jon and Gina, you're going to go first.
Okay.
Skincare. What about skincare would you throw into a dumpster fire?
Gene Wills, would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right.
I don't like all the scammy bullshit, like the face rollers. Or the pads that pull toxins from your feet. It's just reacting to your sweat. So a lot of like conning people who don't understand and taking their dollars.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just fuck those people.
John, what do you got?
I am sick to death of gender washed products. I am done with like gender washed. So like Dove for men.
Oh, okay. I see what
and
you're saying.
like, you know, pink razors for women, you know, look,
that's how I know it's for me.
Yeah. And then they're because they're $3 a pack more.
Yeah.
So look, I understand specifically with razors, it started off as our technology hadn't advanced with razors. And so when you shave your legs, the razor has to be at a different angle. So I understand that starting off that way, but we've progressed past that now.
Now
it's got the swivel. It doesn't really matter as much. So charging someone extra because they are dude wipes versus just like some fucking peppermint wipes.
Don't flush those.
Yeah, don't flush those, by the way.
Up your pipes.
Even if they say flushable, don't flush them.
Don't do it.
But yeah, like all these things. And then look, I can talk for an hour about ingredients, cancer-causing ingredients, things that irritate your skin. Like they're not labeled well enough. People not reading the labels. That's That's
you only,
not okay.
you only get
That
to go
needs
with one thing here, sir.
Okay, so gender washing. I'm sorry. I thought we were starting a separate podcast.
Get off
right
your
now.
soapbox.
I'm going to stick with
And you
gender
know what
washing.
else I don't like about
You know what else? I got another thing.
Things I hate.
like Joe Pesci from Lethal
Oh my
Weapon.
God.
I mean, yeah.
Like they fuck you in the drive-through.
Doing the skincare.
We'll go with gender washing. I'm going to stick with the gender washing.
Gender washing. Fair enough. Stevie and Augie, what do you guys got?
That greasy residue feeling you get after putting it on. Ew, I hate that.
Putting on lotion?
Guess what? Use less.
No, some you don't have the option to. I mean, I got special stuff now, but before that shit, because I get medical stuff.
You just find it and you wipe it on someone else.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Well, you start getting mad when you rub your face all over them.
You ever do the thing where you put a big loop of lotion in your hand and you go, achoo, and then wipe it on somebody? Oh, it's the best.
Let me look at your lap.
Augie.
The ecological impact makeup.
Oh,
the amount of plastics that end up in our...
All here, BFYGW.
All the fucking plastic in our ocean.
Yeah.
Where do you think it comes from?
Yeah.
Not all from the cosmetic industry.
It comes from lotion?
Yes.
I mean, the lotion's bad too,
Yeah. The lotion is bad.
They just found a study that chewing gum releases microplastics in your mouth.
That I believe.
I'm not surprised. I'm already carrying them in my balls. Why not my mouth?
I mean,
you got a spoon's worth of plastic in your brain, worth of microplastics in your brain.
it's basically a Lego.
I mean, yeah.
I'll
show you where my back plug is if you show me yours.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I think this point almost certainly has to go to Gina. In fact, it feels like the gender washing stuff could easily fall into scammy bullshit.
Also, yes.
Yeah. So
it's a subset. Yeah.
Targeted.
Gina 100% gets that point.
Nice.
It is tied up 1-1.
Oh, fuck.
So we're going to move on to our third category, and this time Stevie and Augie will go first.
Okay.
Funerals. What about funerals would you like to throw into a dumpster fire?
They're not as fun as they used to be.
Oh, dear God.
Wow.
Funerals.
Put
were
the fun
fucking
back in
parties.
funerals.
You'd get people hammered as fuck. Somebody would put up some funny ass pictures on the giant collage of
I
pictures.
think you're thinking of the wake.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember. They're all the same to me. We would get trashed and just have a good time. That's all I fucking. I mean, I don't drink anymore, so I don't know. That's probably why I don't go to funerals. I don't know.
So we need to make them fun again.
Yeah, make funerals fun again.
Put the fun back in funerals.
I can get behind that.
Funerals are too somber, says Stevie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not enough marching bands.
Celebrate,
Augie.
goddammit.
Augie, what do you got?
Like, it's expensive to die.
Fuck yeah, it is. Dude. Holy fuck, you're right.
I can't afford to die.
You can't afford to live either, which sucks.
So
Yeah.
you're right, dude.
I'll just lay in a suitcase or whatever John was talking about.
It's right.
It costs too much.
It costs too
It's
much
fucking dumb.
just to bury a body in the ground.
I like both of your answers. Well done.
Wow, dude. That's really.
Jon and Gina, can you top either of those?
Gene Wolves, would you like to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Yes.
It's up to you.
No, go ahead.
Yeah? Well, I was just reading an article today that the United Kingdom has developed a murder prediction AI tool to identify individuals most likely to commit homicide. And this is a true story. Nothing screams justice like Minority Report meets tea time. And so I'm
Not to
just
mention run by an AI, which we've conclusively and repeatedly proven is fallible as fuck.
Didn't they do this in Captain America: Winter Soldier?
I mean, look, this is
did they?
real life, guys. This is the news. I'm sorry, I'm a newsman, so this is a real thing. And so I'm just sort of more. I feel like we're gonna have to throw the whole thing into the dumpster as far as eulogies and have ones like, dearly beloved, we are presumably gathered here today to maybe honor the life or projected version thereof of Todd Ellison. A man who, according to the UK's state-of-the-art murder prediction tool, was flagged as 99.8 likely to serial kill. Did he actually kill anyone? No. But the algorithm was pretty sure he would have. Eventually, under certain conditions, with an 80% confidence rating, and let's be honest, that's higher than most Tinder compatibility matches.
Oh, they got him.
And so, with great reluctance and mild paperwork, society did what any civilized people would do when faced with the threat of potential future murder. We pre-executed him.
That is how they'd spin it. Pre-executed.
Yeah. For the
Unfortunately,
safety
in Mr. Ellison's case, in a shocking revelation that surfaced just hours after his very conditional cremation, it turned out there had just been a typo in the system. One single keystroke. A tool that labeled him serial. He was just a serial microwaver. He microwaved fish in the office. So.
Okay, so I'll start again.
No, that's a killable offense.
What about funerals would you throw into a dumpster fire?
I think we're going to have to throw them all in. We're going to have to throw all of our pre-made eulogies into the dumpster. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
All eulogies.
We're going to have to make more room, I guess, too.
Like, to be fair, you have a genuine, legitimate complaint. It's just not about funerals.
He's got a type 5 on funerals.
It will be.
All right. Gina, what do you got?
Having to be social. This kind of goes with what Stevie said. I don't want to go to a party now. Thanks, Mom.
She was always crashing your parties, wasn't she?
Let's go talk to someone.
No, she died, making me having to go to a party.
Yeah. You have to go talk to those people that you swore to yourself you'd never speak to again.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I don't know. I just avoided those people at the funerals or the wakes, what have you. And anyway,
yeah, I gotta go over here.
This point is going to go to Stevie because, fuck yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I go, I want my funeral to be a fucking party.
Fuck yes.
I want people to be having fun. I want them to be sharing funny stories about me.
Nope.
I want them to be laughing. I want them to, because that's the life that I led. Like I was always about laughing and having a good time.
Exactly.
Like that's what was most important to me in all of this world. As sad as that is, was that the people around me are laughing and having a good time.
That's all that matters, man.
And if my funeral is a sad affair with people crying, my ghost form will come around and bitch slap those people until they stop.
We'll do it.
I'll fucking do it. I ain't scared.
We'll find a way.
I ain't scared. So yeah, I want funerals to be less somber. There should be a celebration of the person who was, not a sad ooh boo he's not here anymore. Well, he graced your life with something incredible. Celebrate it.
Okay.
Anyway,
so what you're saying is when it's time to summon you is that we create a pentagram of our collective tears?
Yes.
And then stand around and wait for the slapping?
I mean,
you said you were going to come back if there was crying.
That theoretically could work.
Depends on the
Okay, good. I'm writing that down.
Aaron, stop hitting me.
I would honestly still prefer just.
It feels like his hands. I don't know.
I would honestly still prefer the standard virgin sacrifice, but I mean, whatever you want to do is fine.
Virgins are
okay.
So
fair enough.
Why would you want a virgin? They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like the first day.
that's why you sacrifice them. So, Augie and Stevie. That is why they were sacrificed. They weren't experienced.
That took a turn.
Yeah, that was good.
You ever had a dick? Get in there.
You might want to get your tires checked after that turn.
All right. Augie and Stevie have 2 points. Jon and Gina have 1. There are only 2 categories left, and Jon and Gina, you need both of them. Stevie and Augie, you just need to take one of these to win the game.
Oh, shit.
So, Jon and Gina are going to go first this time on the category of, and this is a fun one, movies starring pro wrestlers. What about, or indeed what entire movies starring pro wrestlers would you throw into a dumpster fire?
Gene Wolves, do you want to go first or should I go first?
I can go.
All right, I'll go second.
Okay. Some movies you absolutely leave alone. They Live, Princess Bride, Predator.
Yeah.
But The Rock as a horrible, hastily finished CGI scorpion in Mummy Returns right into the dumpster.
Yeah.
There was no reason it had to be The Rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he wasn't good.
Nope.
Yep.
Damn, that's a really good one.
And it looked like shit. They got that done, I think, a couple weeks before the premiere.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was last minute.
So bad.
Great poll.
Very good.
John, what do you got?
I am going to go with 1996's Santa with Muscles, starring Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god!
Oh, I forgot about that.
What the fuck, John?
Carrying a Rotten Tomatoes score of checking 0. Hulk Hogan stars as a self-absorbed millionaire who, after a head injury, believes he is Santa Claus and must save an orphanage from an evil scientist.
It's believable.
Tech Times says this movie is so bad it makes The Room look like Citizen Kane.
Whoa.
The one quote about it said, "I watched this with my kids. They now hate Christmas."
Like Santa.
I will say the silver lining to this movie is it had some early That 70s Show ancestry with baby Mila Kunis and Don Stark in it, who was the dad with the fro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Jackie's dad.
in any event. So,
Not Jackie, the other one.
I am a real
Tanya
Christmas
Roberts,
man.
Yeah, the across the way neighbors.
Yeah.
Jingle the bells is best again.
Donna's dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Tanya Roberts was amazing.
That was
Anyway,
a good show.
Stevie and Augie.
Yeah.
It's your turn. What about, or indeed, what entire movie starring pro wrestlers would you throw into a dumpster fire?
You know
Silence.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking twist this shit around, motherfucker. I'm saying there's not enough fucking movies of fucking pro wrestlers.
Okay, that's a legit answer.
I think that's fucking true. I remember back in the day when we were kids, if a fucking pro wrestler was in anything, everybody wanted to watch that because we were into fucking wrestling and shit. I think, fuck it, man. Let's bring back the Bushwhackers. Let's put those into fucking like home and garden shows or some shit. I mean, let's fucking just go ape shit, man. Let's put wrestling.
Welcome to the Bushwhackers Whack Bushes.
Yeah, like fucking seriously. Let's do it.
The
Fucking-
topiary show you've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, I like cheesy shit, but and then some you might find like some diamonds and shit, man. You might find something that can act like really, really well. You don't know.
Oh, you know what movie you just reminded me of? Do you remember that movie starring The Big Show?
Fucking the movie.
He was like an orphan, and this guy found him in an orphanage and made him into a wrestler. But he was just this big childish dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember watching it with Jorge. I think it was at the fire hall, and I thought you were there.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
But
that was a while ago. Fuck.
it was kind of childish humor, but it was genuinely very funny. It's like I've never seen The Big Show be funnier. I thought he was hysterical.
Because you don't know what the fuck you're gonna find. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Throw as many wrestlers in the movies and TV as you can. Fucking.
I mean, as long as they got talent, and some of them very clearly are very good on the mic, so you know they know what they're doing. Augie.
Man, it's like there's so much to piggyback off of, but I don't want to do any of that. So I'm just like trying to figure out something original. But I guess there's just nothing really original about like pro wrestlers doing movies. They always seem to be just kind of eh. And then sometimes you get wrestlers like Rock, Dwayne Johnson there, who like has like a clause saying none of his characters can ever lose for some fucking reason.
What?
Yeah.
It's fucking bizarre. So like I don't know. I feel like just wrestlers who just aren't good at acting making movies.
So wrestlers.
Almost all.
Almost.
Otherwise, they'd be
'Cause
actors.
there are ones that are good at acting. But
True.
Oh, he's like The Rock is not one of them. Come fight me, bitch.
honestly,
Roddy Piper and They Live.
he plays the same character in every movie.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. Fucking.
Well, that's what he's brought on to do, is to come on and just be himself.
And nobody likes that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes him.
They never hired me to do that. Everybody hates me. I don't understand. They like show up and be somebody else.
So
I once saw a movie with Buff Bagwell, if you remember him. It was a
Holy
softcore
shit.
porn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Lethal Lady is Return to Savage Beach.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, ooh, Buff Bagwell. I was like, oh, this is just porno.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, every now and then when it comes to these categories in Dumpster Fire, I have an automatic win answer.
Oh, what was yours this
There's
time?
an answer that will automatically win. And it was the CGI Scorpion King from The Mummy
you
Returns.
fucking serious.
Gina nailed it right out of the gate. I'm like,
Nice.
That
Doesn't
was
look good.
such bullshit. Like I genuinely thought about like Suburban Commando and stuff like that, but I was like, I know it was a bad movie, but I like Suburban Commando. It's just
Fair.
it's just
It's
silly.
goofy and shit.
Yeah, for a kid, it's great.
Yeah.
You know, it's very, very silly. However, like, while when he was playing himself, I think in like the scenes at the very beginning of the movie, it didn't
that was
look
okay.
bad. But when he came back as the CGI
God.
thing, I was like, what the
looked like
fuck
shit.
is this?
So
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? It was awful. And
Such good potential.
Gina. I
Horrible
just remember it
follow-through.
really putting me off watching The Scorpion King, which I did eventually watch and did enjoy, but I was
Yeah.
I was
That one
scared
was
they were going
okay.
to do it again. I was like, they're going to do it again. It's going to be awful. But
It's going to be worse somehow.
So that is 2 points to each team. It is tied up. It's going to come down to our wild card.
We all didn't win?
No, they had 1 point. You had 2.
We all win.
Not yet. There's one
There's
category
one
left.
more round.
There's one category left. It's called the wild card. You can pick anything.
Anything?
Anything in the entire world. Anything that irritates you that you wish would be gone forever. The only thing I do say is you can't do something we've already done. So things like fascists, health insurance, like all the big bugaboos. What was it? Rigged elections we did once. Gerrymandering. Just real obvious.
We've already
shit.
got all the low hanging fruit.
Yeah,
so
we
just do something else.
exactly is what I'm trying to say. Is we've done all the low hanging fruit. So try and go for something a little bit more niche. And see if you can get something that really pisses me off, and I will happily throw it into a dumpster fire. I can't remember who went first. Oh, Jon and Gina went first.
I think we did, yeah.
So, Stevie and Augie, you guys are going to go first this time. What would you like to throw into a dumpster fire from anything?
What
Anything
irritates
at
me
all?
the most that would irritate Aaron? Oh, I got a pimple right by my butt crack. And oh my God, dude. That needs to go in a dumpster fire. Like, it's got to get removed first and then put it. Don't put it on there. That would hurt.
Yeah, you're still attached to it.
Yeah, like any of that crap,
Don't
man.
throw it in there yet.
Any like growths or anything that pops out of somewhere in a weird, awkward position. and
Just
stuff.
blinking like he needs help.
He's
Like-
blinking like he needs help.
Butt pimples.
I noticed that Morse code.
Go in the dumpster fire.
Aaron, we'll be there soon to rescue you.
Yeah.
It won't be.
It's too late.
Did you have to get a friend to pop it for you?
We're gonna move over to Augie very quickly. Augie, what would you like to throw into a dumpster fire?
You know,
That
Aaron.
isn't a butt crack pimple.
You know, Aaron. What really bothers me, doesn't really do it for me. Cold
Somebody's taking a
milk.
nap.
Cold milk doesn't really do it for me.
Cold milk?
You know what?
I dip my
Cold
bone.
milk?
I like it to be warm.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, wow. Well, it's been fun, everybody.
Fuck. Oh, you
Standing
Have a good night.
O.
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks for having us.
fucking
Son of a bitch.
there. Jesus Christ.
I bow to his mastery.
Oh.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Okay.
Christ on a
Well,
cracker.
Wow. Jon and Gina, I wish.
Oh, we're
you
actually
luck.
going to still go?
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Fine. I didn't delete all my notes right away.
That's fucked up.
I mean, whatever.
That was an amazing and very funny
I'm sorry. I
answer.
was so hoping to go last.
Yeah, he dropped
But
the
if you
mic
can-
there.
If you can hit me with something that legitimately pisses me off.
I will take a specific vein from my own personal experience, and I feel like this is something that frustrates people without them knowing it. This is something with my work that I'm noticing a lot, and I feel like it's wearing on people no matter what your political persuasion is. But across the board, people are getting tired of politics and politicians not showing their work. There's never a thing where they're saying, look, we are implementing this specific policy because it has worked in these other districts. We are showing you why we are doing this. It's the whole because I said so-edness of it, which is just making me nuts. And I think it's not fair to people.
I mean,
think they need to be told
We've entered this realm where there's no punishment for lying anymore.
Right, but
You
it is
can't get
beyond
punished
that.
for lying, which means you can say whatever the fuck you want and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This goes beyond that and saying that there's no obligation for a public servant to explain why they are enacting policies. It's just like, here it comes. This is it. Have a good day. And then the thing that's driving me most insane is that was the predecessor of what dropped today, which is that the ports, due to a glitch, after this whole setup couple of weeks, the market's going up terrible and down and up and down. And, there's allegations of market manipulation and stuff. The ports haven't even been collecting the tariffs.
Oh, really?
Nope.
There's been a computer glitch, and nobody's been collecting the fucking tariffs. It's the overall lack of professionalism of it all that is, it's the stupid. I can't with this any fucking more. Okay, I'm done.
I got
That's
you,
fair,
John.
man.
I got
That's
you,
100% fair.
I 100% got you, John.
fair.
Long distance
sweaty.
That's a scary giant right there.
Yeah, a little dark Fink there, but
long distance hug, brother.
Thanks, bud. As somebody that has to drink from the fire hose for the job 8 hours a day, I just had to let it out.
I can only imagine. I do not envy your job right now.
Yeah, it's not great.
I appreciate you. In
affecting my mental health a little bit.
In honor of you, I will not be dipping my balls into dock water. So
that's a good choice. Good choice. I support this choice.
Warm milk only.
Skim milk.
Gina, you are our final entrant into the wild card. What would you like to
intolerant.
throw into the dumpster fire?
Having just gotten a crown on a nerve that's still alive, I would say teeth nerves need to go. Once we're all of a certain age, we should just get them filled, because that's the worst pain ever, is in your mouth.
Yeah.
And
can't escape it.
I would seriously be okay with a government program where you get to, like, I don't know, 16, 18 or something, and they just
give you dentures.
You get them. No, you get them all filled in. Yeah, you get crowns.
Just get stumps. Yeah.
you
get little metal brackets just going right into the bone.
I'd be okay with
And then
that.
it could just be like little magnets, like the front of your glasses, Gene Wills.
You
You could like switch out different teeth any moment you want.
Oh, I could get a purple crown.
Yeah.
I could get a BFYTW crown.
And then for Halloween, you just snap in the vampire fangs real easy. It's
And the
fun.
crowns degrade over time, so dentists wouldn't be put out of work if that's what you're worried about. Aaron.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if I think I've come right out and said it on our show. I don't hide it. I have dentures. Full dentures.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know
Dentures.
that.
My teeth were a nightmare in my 30s. Absolute nightmare.
Both up and down.
Yeah, everything.
All
was
full dentures. Okay.
Wow, I had
It's just awful. And I got frequent toothaches, and they were horrific. And I hated every single minute of it, which I usually couldn't sleep or do anything through.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man,
it was god awful. So
I can't even imagine.
I have to give the point to Gina.
Nice.
100%.
Thank you.
So
I had no idea.
it was going to be a funny point for Augie, because goddamn.
Sorry, Augie.
Seriously, we were ready to like.
If he didn't land the perfect callback
I mean, he did though.
in an episode, like that was pure.
We should just end with a tie.
genius.
Seriously,
But
we all
in-
get orange slices.
In terms of the game,
Right.
it's what irritates me that I have to pick, and so I'm 1,000% going with tooth pain, which I no longer have.
But do you have any other issues as a result?
Since every now and then I have to get my dentures adjusted, like once every couple of years. That's it. That's the extent of the dental work that I have.
Adjusted in what way?
It is so well, like because your gums shift, like they're
Yeah,
not
to match into the
they're not
gum beds,
permanent.
it shifts,
So you
yeah.
do have to get the dentures adjusted every now and then every like 10 years or so you have to get them.
Do you take them out and put them in a glass of water at night?
Not a glass of water. It's a little like mouth shaped
No,
Like a mouth guard.
thing. Yeah.
Mm.
But yes, I do. Take
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We're learning about Book Daddy.
Yeah. And my teeth look great, and I have no problems eating anymore.
That's awesome.
And
See?
and I would
Yes.
I would recommend them to anyone who has
Fucking
difficulty
get rid of those teeth.
Fucking do it, because you will be so much happier. Swear to God.
And then the wrappers
My
could
life-
get all the jewelry.
My life
Yep.
got so much better when I had it done. So much
That makes
better.
sense.
For so many reasons, man.
Yeah.
So I don't hide it. I'm just upfront about it. I'm like, my teeth are fake. They're dentures, but I love them. So
Right?
100% do I recommend it.
Man, you must have went through some shit when you were
Yeah,
younger.
man.
My 30s were not the best time.
Oh, it was in the 30s. Oh, so you were grown up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was a grown up. My 20s, they weren't great either, but at least for the most part, I could hide them, and I wasn't in constant pain.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Alcohol helped.
Man.
Alcohol
So I
definitely
guess-
helped.
It did.
Went
I
to
guess your
a-
positive experience with your densers is making you excited about the next above the shoulders accessory, which is the glasses.
Oh,
kind of. I mean, for a reason,
enhancing his eyes.
Because I think I'm going to look good in them.
I think so too.
And I'm excited for it.
Did you do the virtual thing where you hold up the app and it places them on your
and
face?
you can do the author biopic like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can gesture with it too, which is really great when you're trying to make a point. Be like, listen, you dumb shit.
Oh fuck, that would work.
You can do the face palm.
I have genuinely, I've always found people in glasses to be more attractive than people without.
Oh, hello.
Honestly, and I'm not just saying that because both my guests are bespectacled.
Go on.
I'll DM you later.
Sorry, Augie. No glasses. Fuck you.
No glasses. I won't fuck you.
Right. Dip those balls in some milk.
High school. Holy fuck.
He's like,
it's our turn now. You fucking 20/20 vision.
I got a piping bowl of milk for you, though, buddy.
Suck it with your perfect vision.
I can only do a little bit because I'm lactose intolerant.
Dropping my scrotum in too. So
my balls got diarrhea from the milk.
That's right.
You should genuinely try it with oat milk because I feel like that would be a delightful experience.
I think
anyway.
Although I figure, honestly, you probably want to use.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's acidic. It'll hurt.
Oh God.
I don't know. Nut milk for your nuts.
I have no idea.
That's why hair doesn't grow there anymore.
We have to wrap this show up. Congratulations to our winners, Jon and Gina. They've won the episode.
Yeah,
3 points to 2.
Gene Walls with a tired back because she carried the whole team.
I believe we did that.
It literally came down to that last one.
That was insane.
It was very close, but they won by 1.
That was fun.
Guys, well done.
A nail biter.
Please follow and listen to the Fink Show. If you've enjoyed any of our episodes, you will enjoy the Fink Show. I guarantee.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple of times and I've had an absolute blast every time.
They're on all the
I know
time,
Stevie's
too.
on all the time. Yeah, you guys do what, 5 episodes a week?
This is true. Every weekday. We are on around 4 p.m. Pacific time, except for Tuesdays, which is at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, that's much more
on the
doable
Podbean
than
app.
Early mornings I had to pull the last time that was on. But yeah, this is much more doable, and yeah, we'll happily come on as a trio. That will be a lot of fun as well.
I would love
that.
Please.
Hell yeah. Anything else either one of you wants to plug individually, and where can people find you online if you wish to be found?
Well, I am actually a guest on an upcoming Golden Girls themed podcast called On the Lanai.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that show sucks.
That show is amazing.
Gene Walls, I'm not a fan.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's amazing.
I think we have Aaron recording next week.
Oh, very exciting.
Holy shit.
Closing out our season.
Yeah. You can hear yours truly and Gene Walls and many others on the Fink Show. If you want to go to patreon.com/Fink Show, it has all the details. We are live for free. We are free on Patreon a week after it's live. The only time you really have to pay for something is if you want to listen to it posted the day of or that week. Or if you just want to throw us a few bucks. Otherwise, you get other privileges when you join. There's a monthly giveaway. We have free skate. There's a few other fun things that happen with the paid stuff. But otherwise, it's pretty free and fun. And then you can hear me on iHeartRadio. You know, if you're in the Central California or anywhere in Alaska and you listen to the news in the morning, that's me. And around San Diego locally, there's an AM radio station that does all the, we're the one with the disasters. Like if there's a fire or an earthquake or something, all the stations kind of default to us. So we do all the disaster reporting. So
wild.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm on Blue Sky at Gina Wells. And you can find On the Lanai wherever you get podcasts.
This is true.
Hell yeah.
Everywhere.
And you should, because if you enjoy the Golden Girls, and you should,
this is amazing.
On Lanai is an amazing podcast.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed
Super
every
fun.
episode that I've
You're our Stan.
That I've listened to. I am filling the role of Stan.
Hi, it's me, Book Daddy.
Dirty boy.
Hi, it's me, Stan. Just
I'm writing you
having
again.
a great time, and look forward to more. But that is going to be it from us. You can follow me at Pantsless Aaron, most of the places except X. Fuck X. You can follow Stevie at
Midnight Smoke.
You can follow Augie at
Augie Doggy 08.
You can follow the show at BFYTW Podcast. Send us emails at BFYTWpodcast@gmail.com. Go to our website at BFYTWpod.com. Check out the Contact Us section. There is a widget right there where you can leave a voicemail. You can do it right from your phone. It's up to 90 seconds. Just hang in and tell us what you think about this episode, what you think about the Fink Show, what you think about life in general. I don't really care. We just kind of want somebody to call in and say something. Because, God damn it, are you even listening to us? We don't know. Help, please.
No, he's not asking for help for real. It's okay.
I'm drowning.
I kind of feel like he's asking for help here.
I'm drowning for lack of voicemails. Please call in and say something. Say something.
Just literally call in and say the word something and then just hang up.
I'll accept it. I'll take it. It's a better than nothing.
See?
Lack of phone calls into the dumpster.
Oh, yeah, I could have got
but you can also go to patreon.com/BFYTW and support us there. We have only one tier, $5, but you can follow us for free and still get a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Or you can get the $5 tier, which has everything, including more behind the scenes stuff, extra special shows that we make just for Patreon, and a whole lot of other goodies as well. And join the illustrious ranks of people such as Crystal D, M Blade, Wayne B, William M, KCS, The Gate Leapers, Jeremy F, Aaron S, David M, Bridget from Long Island, hey, Kristen F, Justin B, Colin M, Mexican, Jeffrey S, and Vincent S. Thank you so much for supporting the show. You make it better each and every month that you hang on and hang out with us and come join us in our Discord as well. But that is going to be it from us. Why? Jon and Gina, take it away.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Excuse me.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect.
Pushing too hard.
I want to check your shorts.
Check your panties.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
What a show.
Yay.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.